Move forward to near. Diving inside the big demand zone. As you see, around the 1 is a massive round number, and also around the all-time low and so on. So obviously we'll be looking for buy setups. If you zoom into daily, we have been making lower lows and lower highs, trading inside this big channel. And now let's explain this alert first. I have this zone right here. If this one is broken upward, then we'll be expecting a reversal, a shift in momentum from bearish to bullish. This is my first alert. My second one is around the 1. If we trade lower, this would be a good attractive price to look for buy stops. We don't buy blindly. We zoom into lower time frames and look for the trigger. This one is done. Let's take this. And now here, from a short-term perspective for the bulls to take over, I would like to see a break above the zone. That's it. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for a price to approach this, break this, or break this 1.85. Let's move forward. We've got maker, MKR, very similar to the market, approaching this demand zone around 500. We will also have one around 350. So if we break the 500 downward, we'll be expecting a movement to the 350, which is why you see my alerts, the low one right there. From a long-term perspective for the bulls to take over, I would like to see a breakup of this, which is lining up perfectly with the 1K, 1.2K. If it's broken upward, expect a bullish, big bullish movement, big bullish reversal. If you go to daily, meanwhile, you are here looking for buy stops, waiting for the bulls to take over on H4 time frame. As you see, this is the last high that I would like it to be broken upward for the bulls to take over. Meanwhile, as you see, we have been bearish since then, making lower highs and lower lows. And the movement lower as expected. Of course, unless the high is broken upwards. Do you have any questions? Let me know. No matter where you are watching, I would be happy to answer it. Okay, XMR, this one is like going up, right? Where everything is going down. This one has been proving strength. If you go to daily time frame, look at this. While almost all altcoins are doing like this one has been is bearish, of course, but like is standing stronger than the rest of the markets. For the bulls to take over, here, we want to break above this entire zone. Meanwhile, of course, we'll be bullish and bearish here, but from a long-term perspective, we want to break above this zone. In this case, we'll be expecting a movement to the upper bound. If you go to monthly, that's it. So we might be trading higher, reject it, and then break it upward. In this case, we'll be expecting a long-term bullish movement. Dot also approaching a strong demand zone or inside a strong demand zone. If you go to daily, I've been personally waiting for a break from a long-term perspective above the 7, which didn't happen, of course, and we kept on trading lower and lower. Now we are forming another smaller channel. I guess I have it. Yeah, we have also this one as a flat one like this. That's it. Okay. So for the bulls to take over, I would like to see a break above this zone. Everything that might hold it back above this and this and this. Okay. And from a long-term perspective, above this entire area. From a short-term perspective, of course, we still have this high, but it will just signal a short-term bullish movement till around the 5. Okay, on flow, as you see, I was waiting for this to happen. Didn't happen. We didn't buy. We kept on moving lower. Let's extend this one. Delete this one as well. Weekly time frame. As you see, can't really say much. If you go to daily, we have been melting and trading lower. We even broke below the 1, which I don't like. And now as you approach the 0.5, which is a strong round number, I have my alert here. And for the bulls to take over from a long-term perspective now, I want this to happen, trade higher, form a new high, and then break it upward. Then we'll be expecting a bullish movement. For now, we are, of course, bearish. Can't really say much. And even from a short-term perspective, we are bearish. We've got this high, a minor high. If broken upward, we'll be expecting a short-term bullish movement till this supply maybe before we trade lower again. Okay, on SHIB, we've got this demand zone. We are currently retesting it. I have my alert till around this lower bound of this demand, which you can see even better from daily. That's it. It's a little bit lower. For the bulls to take over, of course, from a long-term perspective, I would like to see a break above this. Support previously, resistance now. If we break it higher, we'll be expecting a bullish movement. For now, we'll be expecting this bearish movement, and as we trade lower, we'll be lining up with this area. We'll be looking for buy stops around the lower bound. From H4 time frame, we are also bearish, trading inside this falling rounding wedge for the bulls to show signs of strength. We need to see a break above this high. So let me move this one from here till here. That's it. And here we go, lining up with many lows and highs. That's it. If you break broken upward, that explains my alert here. We'll be expecting a short-term bullish movement till here, and then if we break it higher, we'll be expecting further bullish movement. Okay. And I will cover two more. If you have any more requests, let me know. But I will go over two more, and that would be it for tonight. Bukhari, yeah, but like surprisingly, Shiba is holding stronger than many altcoins like ADA, for example, or DOT. So yeah. Okay, I will go over two more REEF, and the last one would be Sol. Okay, Solana. If you want more requests, let me know. I would do it before we end the session. Daily time frame approaching this support. I don't like how we broke below this. It was a support area, broken downward, now a resistance. Currently approaching this, which is the all-time low, I guess, from here. That's why I have 0.00. And that's the view from H4 time frame. That's the last major high. Visible on daily now. That's better. That's it. Waiting for the price to break above it, for the bulls to take over, and from a shorter term perspective, I want a break above this high for the bulls to take over from a medium term or short term perspective. The last one is Solana, Sol. This one also melted. We had a demand zone here, broken downward, and so on. Now approaching around number 10. If broken downward, we'll be expecting a movement till the round number 5. And daily time frame, that's a big range that we can see better from H4 time frame. That's it. The upper resistance bound, let me make it a little bit lower, make it a little bit cleaner. That's it. And the lower bound, as you see. For the bulls to take over, we need them to reclaim this resistance, because now it's a resistance, right? Previously a support, resistance again, support, and now broken downward, a resistance. That's why I have my alert just above the zone to confirm that the bulls are strong enough to break higher. And I have it exactly around, let me show you, around above this supply zone here. Let me zoom in, and that's it. Okay, so if you want, I can even make it a little bit lower, just above this supply, because I want the bulls to prove to me they are strong enough to break back inside it. Meanwhile, of course, we are bearish. We'll be expecting further bearish movement if we trade lower to around the 10, which is the round number, I'll be also looking for buy setups around this area. Okay, so that's it for today. I covered as many as possible. Hope you enjoyed it. And like in case we don't talk, and these 2 days, wishing you all happy holidays for this week and happy new year. Of course, like we'll just have next session on Wednesday, next Wednesday, so I'll wish you happy new year then. But for today, wishing you happy holidays with the family, and be safe, trade safe, and I'll see you hopefully soon. Glad to see you all here, of course, Entrepreneurman, Mark, Mac, Bukarik, and Altug. Hopefully you are good. Entrepreneurman, you are more than welcome. Bukarik, happy holidays for you too, dear, and Merry Christmas. Okay, so that would be it. Wishing you a lovely night, and I'll see you hopefully all next week, same day, same time. Goodbye, everyone. Happy holidays, dear Mac. Well, okay, goodbye, everyone.